Highas and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Let's read our daily affirmations for the inner child. We are on July 23rd. And where is that July 23rd? It's about communication. I can communicate without yelling. In my chaotic family, someone was always shouting. We didn't discuss things rationally or speak quietly. Whoever could yell the loudest was the one who got heard. Whoever could shout the other down won. This is what I learned to call communication. Today I will listen to my inner child. He does not shout to be heard or verbally bully others into submission. He expresses himself clearly and even in anger. As I listen to him, he learns to listen to me. Together we begin to communicate. Yes, this right here, learning to communicate. We all learn to communicate by the time we're 8 years old. We learn how to be in the world, how to have friendships, how not to have friendships. We learn communication at a very young age, and it lives in our subconscious mind. So if you did grow up in a yelling environment, you more than likely also struggle with safety, feeling safe and secure, feeling like you have a voice because you can't ever be heard. Maybe perhaps you even struggled with having strep throat because the throat chakra was closed off and you couldn't speak and be yourself. So let's pull some cards about this communication and see, Spirit, what can help embrace the inner child's communication and communicate better. The cauldron. All right, making some magic in your cauldron will help. And I also am getting the feeling of writing letters to your self, to your family, about how you felt about the yelling and anything and everything regarding communication, and actually taking that paper, wadding it up and putting it in boiling water in your cauldron here and watching it just disintegrate. Watch it, the words all just disappear, and feel that release. Feel that release happening. There are other ways to do this. We reached Leo season today, so definitely a fire if it's safe to do so. You can even have a safe bowl. There's a particular safe bowl that you can put fire in. Sometimes people use their sinks. Just be safe with whatever method you choose, if you choose to do it that way. Personally, I prefer to just have a bonfire, but when it's 900 degrees outside, I don't. So, you know, I save the letters until it's time to release them. But the cauldron is also, it's witchy. Yeah, it's witchy, and witches did come up in the reading today for the birthday reading today, if you'd like to check that out. The witches did come up. Now the cauldron, you know, every witch has a cauldron, right? To cast a spell. It's not complete unless they blend together all the herbs, anything that they're making. So it's really asking you to find a cozy place where you can be looked after and nourished with love. So this is actually wanting you. The sound of the pan over the fire cooking slowly takes us back to a safe space, a refuge in which we take shelter. Yeah, so taking shelter. It's time to go back to your safe space so that you can write in your journal about how you feel about communication and how you can get better as well with communicating with others. King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. Also came up in the birthday reading, so if you'd like to watch that, you're being guided to. And the birthday reading was a lot geared toward their inner child. Ironically, not ironically, I suppose I shall say, because it's all there for a reason. Spirit guides us the places that we're meant to be guided. The King of Swords is a master business communicator ability. This is where your communication comes from, can come from here. Now, this could represent you, or this could be someone in your life, someone around you that you look up to that has clear communication. You're being asked to go to this person to help you with your communication. If you're still struggling with yelling because that was the environment you grew up in, and that's how you were taught to communicate, then you're being asked to embrace the King of Swords energy in this card. Or also, if you know someone that has is a masculine energy that knows how to speak to others in ways, and even in the most difficult conversation, a master transformer, the ability to, well, you know, easily break down and articulate complex ideas honestly, and is fair, really seeks out fairness for all, fights for injustice. This is like the King of Swords energy. So injustice would be, you know, I mean, if you are still yelling, yes, it's not okay to yell at others. It's also important to recognize, to understand. That's the big, huge problem with the world, is that people don't understand others, and so they make assumptions, or they're in their own illusions, so they're living their life in their head, and it doesn't really fit the story, so they make up the story, and then that's what they go by, and they don't even know the person, or why they may have yelled. And growing up in that environment, they don't understand the background. Now, understanding allows compassion to come in. That's what understanding does. It helps to have compassion toward the matter. It doesn't mean that you know, you want to stay in that environment, or that you don't want an apology from someone yelling at you. But when you're around others who yell, it's kind of like the bullies in school, or the ones that are violent with the teachers in class in elementary, you know, the ones that hit others and are abusive, not just to themselves but to other people. You know, they're children. they're not even 8 years old yet. They might be 8, but at this point they're really repeating what they've learned. So yes, it's not okay that they are doing this, but how to help them isn't by abandoning the situation. It's by actually, you know, speaking, communicating, having that difficult situation, fighting for the injustice. The injustice is that kid that's doing that has been led to believe that's how you're supposed to be in life. And that's what they think is normal. That's what they think everyone's supposed to be like. So that's the injustice part, is that they're actually taught this behavior as if it's okay. It's like racism. Racism is hatred. It's complete hatred. It completely lacks compassion and love. There is no love or compassion in racism and bigotry. There just is not. So, and there's no way to fit that. Unfortunately, these people have children, and they teach this to their children. And this is how it continues to move on from generation to generation to generation. I mean, people are individuals. We are all individuals. Like this, it's just, it's really crazy how communication has really, I honestly feel, since the internet, our communication has just been dwindling away. It's like the movie Idiocracy, where it just continues to just sink further and further. I mean, we go from the internet being created, and don't get me wrong, I love the internet. We wouldn't be able to have these videos if we didn't have the internet. Internet provides a lot of good parts, a lot of pros when it comes to the internet. There's also cons that come with it, right? It's a lot of, there's a lot of less need to know each other's phone number, or know each other's address, or even talk to each other, communicate over the phone with each other. So the less communication, if you're only texting, then text is just text. And text can also be construed in all kinds of ways. But also, texting is good at sometimes, but at the same time, it's good to have moderation of a little bit of awe so that you can build your communication skills, maybe revamp your communication skills, and check out some ways that you can improve to let go and release the yelling. This is the year of the serpent, so this is a wonderful time for you to shed skin with that if it's something you're working with, okay? Being gentle with you, being gentle with your inner child, and being gentle with everyone around you, no matter how difficult the situation may be. Then we move to this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. You've done the work. You've learned, you've practiced, you've communicated, you're working on your communication, releasing the yelling, releasing what you've known all your life, releasing and letting go of what was, building compassion for yourself, because it comes internally, not externally. You can seek it externally, but you're going to keep going in a hamster wheel until you really go inward. So that's why I'm very grateful for all of you who are representing yourself, that you're doing this for yourself, and you're really on a level that is beneficial for your life, because you're helping yourself and you're going internal and going to grow and mature. And this is going to help you when you really start to break out into the world again after learning your communication. Doesn't mean you have to stay inside the whole time. You're going to get bits and pieces and have conversations with others. And just like any addiction or anything, any pattern, old pattern trying to break, there's going to be slip-ups, there's going to be time, but those are opportunities to learn how to get back to that awesome, amazing, artistic way of speaking out and breaking down fairness to others. This Wheel of Fortune shows that you have, this is a soul card. We even have an evil eye, so you're definitely protected. And look at this, you all. This shows that you have used the serpent, this year of the serpent, and released. You have been able to release all of the yelling that you ever known and understand what's really intended for you. I'm about to cry and I have angel bumps all over me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And this is showing you're open to change. You're taking initiative in the role. You're letting go of the past so that a new beginning can emerge for you. You're appreciating good fortune that comes your way, the luck, the opportunities and accidents, and the synchronicities. You understand they are synchronicities, not coincidences anymore. This also shows like a sun over here. Yeah. It's like you start to understand more of life. The more inward you go, the more introspection you give yourself. Then we move to this beautiful, open-hearted, creative, youthful energy of the Page of Cups. Yeah. It's open-hearted and youthful. There's beautiful flowers here, layers. The third eye, the inner child we have right here with the yellow. And you're playful and joyful. And again, your heart's wide open. You're able to communicate without yelling. You've learned healthy boundaries. You've learned when to communicate and also when not to. When not to speak up, just to listen. This is absolutely stunning. Wow. Way to go. Way to go. I mean, the Page of Cups is also, it's this mature level, not childish, but childlike maturity that you're getting because you're still implementing joy into your life. This is you I feel like this is you implementing joy back into your life after you've went through, or maybe you never even had it before, and it's a whole new open heart that you've never felt. Thank you, Spirit. That's the message I have for you today. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out that birthday reading that really resonates with this, goes together well. I also do 3 short videos every day: angel number, angel card, and animal spirit, if you'd like to check those out. Have a cosmic day, and tonight, meow.